This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Every one that passeth by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 15, is that I came across this article recently, like literally an hour ago, and the headlines was just was like, wow. And the scripture that came to my mind was, yeah, this is that careless city, that rejoicing city, all right, that dwelled carelessly. You know, you had at the same time, opening weekend, the movie Oppenheimer, which I just saw. I'm not going to give any spoilers, all right? But brothers should know at least a basic history of that time period, okay? But like I said, the opening weekend of Oppenheimer kicked off at the same time with this movie. And it just goes to show you the mindset of these Americans here in Babylon, all right? Their mind is careless. Their mind, all right, is that safety, that security, oh, nothing can happen to me, mindset, all right? And this proves that, the scriptures are on point. The words of the Lord are faithful and true, all right? Again, I was amazed. I was like, wow, all right? This is that careless city. Here it is. You have North Korea threatening nuclear retaliation, all right? Here it is. You have, this is all current events, by the way, all right? Here it is. You have Putin, all right, literally letting you know that, yeah, I gave a whole bunch of nuclear weapons to Belarus, okay? Not to mention Putin, all right, and his various colleagues are always threatening nuclear war, all right? You also have no nuclear treaties anymore. There's no nuclear treaties between Russia and America, by the way. But yet, the bulk of the American people are like, no, let's go watch Barbie. I don't want to watch Oppenheimer, all right? For whatever the reason is, whether it's 3 hours long or, I guarantee the women are telling their husbands, no, I don't want to watch that movie. I want to watch Barbie, okay? I don't want to see that. That's depressing, all right? Which goes to show you that, all right, the bulk of the men here in America are a bunch of simps. They're a bunch of, okay? They're a bunch of women, man, okay? That's why it makes sense when it says they'll be as women when the destruction comes. Right here, it says in Jeremiah chapter 50, I'm going to start at 35. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, right? This is modern day America, Babylon the Great, saith the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. All right, and that sword is talking about the nuclear destruction, okay, the nuclear weapons, okay? Again, you have a movie, Oppenheimer, all right, literally giving you the historical, all right, account, all right, of these weapons foundation, the history of these weapons, okay, that have now been perfected to a point that even in this article, the long shadow of Oppenheimer's Trinity test, today's nukes will make the destroyer world shudder, right? If Oppenheimer, okay, was alive today, all right, well, he is here, but he doesn't remember his former past, okay, if you understand reincarnation. But I'm just making a point here. If Oppenheimer was here today, all right, he would be, okay, bugged out of his mind, all right, about the nukes today. All right, the what they call him the father of the atomic bomb. In fact, all right, there was a time Oppenheimer, okay, he was on Time magazine, all right, images, okay, this guy was on Time, all right. All right, the man's been on Time magazine, the father of the atomic bomb, okay. But these people, let's go continue on verse 36. A sword is upon the liars, right? They lie to each other, okay. They speak nothing but lies. That's why, there's really no point of arguing with the average American, real talk, because they're a bunch of idiots, morons, and liars. They lie to each other all the time, all right? They have no clue what's going on. And they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. 37. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. Exactly. That destruction, okay? That destruction. 38. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. Right. Again, mad upon their idols. Barbie. This is madness. Madness. Watching Barbie, okay, over Oppenheimer. And again, it's the women that are ruling over these men. That's why it says, especially the women of our nation, okay? Because I guarantee it was a lot of Jakes that went to go watch Barbie instead of Oppenheimer. All right, and that's prophetic in itself. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, all right, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path. Right, the key part is women rule over them, okay? And if you go into the NLT version of this, check this out. Childish leaders oppress my people, right? Okay? Childish leaders, all right? And Esau Edom, he's the childish leader, all right? And he's been oppressing our people, all right? And you would think our people would be like, all right, nah, fuck this place, man. I want to go watch Oppenheimer. I want to see this movie, to see this madman's, all right, creating a weapon that will destroy himself, all right? And really, if you had spiritual eyes, you'd be like, man, the Lord put a heavy spirit on Oppenheimer to create this weapon, all right, for the Lord's purpose. But no, all right, they want to go watch Barbie. They want to go watch bullshit, all right, because they like to follow the ways of Esau Edom, all right? They like to be oppressed by this devil too. Again, they love to be oppressed by Esau Edom, and they like to follow him too. And women rule over them. Oh, my people, your leaders mislead you. They send you down the wrong road, right? Okay? And you're sent down the wrong road, okay? To destruction. Again, let me read this one more time. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in. Everyone that passeth by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Right? Okay, that's the destruction. Okay? That's the destruction. And the fact that they got this movie out and more people are willing to disregard that movie and go watch Barbie is a proof that this prophecy is being fulfilled right before your very eyes. And it's going to catch these people, okay, that dwell carelessly, all right, that think they're safe. This is Ezekiel, all right. This is Ezekiel chapter 38. I'm just going to get to the point, but it has to do with Russia, okay? And in that movie, Oppenheimer, and this is not a spoiler, you should know the history, all right? All they do is talk about Russia, okay? And communism, okay? And that was another reason why they wanted to develop these weapons, all right, and keep a tight lid on the technology of this weapon being falling into the wrong hands like Russia, okay? But guess what? The Lord made sure that Russia would have this technology, okay? That's why if you go to Operation Paperclip, what's Operation Paperclip? Okay, Operation Paperclip, okay? It says, was a secret United States intelligence program in which more than 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians were taken from the former Nazi Germany to U.S. for government employment after the end of World War II, okay? And also Russia. So that was America had got their German scientists. And what about Russia? Operation Oskavahim, all right, was a secret sort of operator under which more than 2,500 former Nazi German specialists, scientists, engineers, and technicians who worked in special areas from companies and institutions relevant to military and economic policy in the Soviet occupation zone of Germany and the Soviet sector of Berlin, as well as 4,000 more family members. Right. So you had, again, Operation Paperclip, Operation Oskavavkin, all right? Basically, Russia and America taking these German scientists that knew about nuclear fission, that knew about, okay, that technology, because all you got to do is go into the Manhattan Project and they literally tell you the discovery of fission was by the Germans, okay? Which goes according to prophecy, Isaiah chapter 49. All right, is there no wisdom in Timon, okay? But you think our people will look into this? No, our people have got the dunce cap, okay? All right? But the point is, Russia, okay, it will be used to launch the nuclear weapons. All right, so this is the Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Bechet and Tabul, and prophesy against him. Right. And what we're saying is that the Lord is going to use the Russians to destroy America and the statehood of the JJs. All right. Because that's also prophesied in this chapter. Okay. So now let's go down to the point. It says in verse 9, thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, many people with thee. 10, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Right. Press the button. Launch them weapons, okay? 11, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that I rest, that dwell safely, all them dwelling without walls, having neither bars nor gates. Right, and this is talk about America, Babylon the Great, okay? That careless city, okay? That rejoicing city that sit carelessly, that are watching Barbie, okay? Instead of, okay, humbling down, all right, and saying, you know what? We need to watch this Oppenheimer movie because this is historical, all right? This is about hundreds of thousands of people being destroyed, all right, from an atomic bomb that this country did. America, Babylon the Great, all right? But these people are so prideful in their pomp. All right, that's why the Lord's going to bring that fire to them, okay? That's why the Lord said in Jeremiah 15:31, behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, power Yahweh of hosts. For thy day has come, the time of that I will visit thee, okay? 32, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, none shall raise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. Right, that's talking about the nuclear weapons, okay? Lighting this place up, okay? I'm gonna bring out Revelation because this is basically saying the same thing. Okay. Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. I'm going to start. No, I'm going to start at 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Right. And, to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that are, all right, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites that are watching our videos, hey, it is high time to wake up out of sleep. All right. The Lord is drawing the line. All right. It's not a coincidence that this movie is out, this Oppenheimer movie. All right. But yet the majority of the people are watching Barbie. Okay. Prophecy has to be fulfilled. All right. This place will be, all right, destroyed. All right. For its wickedness, for its behavior, for its mindset. And that's why you need to get your mind out of this place. The Lord hates this place. 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. Right. And America is the most wickedest country, nation, kingdom under the sun. All right. Her sins have reached the heavens. Real talk. Okay. 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. Right. And that destruction is coming. 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. Right. All right. These people walk around like with no care, careless. All right. Head in the clouds. That pride, that pomp. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Okay. That's that careless city. Okay. That's that rejoicing city that sitteth carelessly, man. 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power, Yahweh, who judges her. Right. Again, all right, the nukes that they got today, all right, makes Oppenheimer nukes look like child's play. All right. What Oppenheimer, the weapon he made, and so that's why you have to repent. You must seek your power. Okay. I'll close off with this one. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself. Right. Okay. You need to, all right, seriously, all right, see what the hell is going on. All right. According to prophecy, according to the words of the Lord. All right. And then look at the world today. And the only thing that should come to your mind is, I need to seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai so I can be delivered. All right? Because he's my only way out from this destruction. But the simple pass on and are punished. Right? And this is an example of the simple passing on and punished, because I guarantee the bulk of our people, all right, especially the bulk of the men of our nation, are watching this shit because of the women that they're with or the date that they're on. Okay? And that's why they're gonna be destroyed. All right, because this is fucking pathetic. Okay, so Lord willing, is less edifying. Again, America is fulfilling prophecy to the T. All right, this is that rejoicing city, that careless, all right, city, all right, that dwelleth carelessly, that thinks that nothing's gonna happen to them. All right, and this is proof. Again, the movie Oppenheimer came out at the same time, and more people went to go watch Barbie than Oppenheimer. That just shows you the mindset of the people. With that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. All right. For the keep pushing, keep fighting, keep praying, pray for yourselves, pray for your family, pray for each other. All right, pray for the apostles and elders. For the futures that are watching and understand what's going on, keep studying when you pray, preach your cover. Shalom. We're almost out of here. Shalom in the Bible. Shalom.